Hey guys, I am Foxtrot Delta, and welcome back to some more Star Trek Legacy using both the Ultimate Universe mod 2.2 and the 11 mod, and I made a mistake. Not a big mistake, a small mistake, but many of you have watched the video with the mistake in it, and so you're probably under the impression of something that I said, which was completely wrong. And what I said was that the Undine species, or otherwise known as species 8472, was not in the game. Well, it is in the game. The reason why I was confused was because, or the reason why I got it wrong was because I failed to put two and two together and realized that the Undine was, or Undine, however you want to pronounce it, was another name for species 8472. It's been a while since I've watched Voyager, okay? And I didn't remember that they had the same name. So the Undine or Undine vessels are in the game, and to sort of celebrate me remembering that fact, and since a lot of you have wanted to see them, we're having a battle with them today. And I know I have used them in the past. They have these large bioships, but I more commonly see them referred to as species 8472 instead of the Undine. So that's why it confused me for a while and I was wrong. Anyways, I have the names of the various alien species straightened out now. Now, we are going to be using those vessels, actually. I will take command of the bioships. And if you guys recall, the Undine or Undine were the mortal enemies of the Borg when the Borg opened this interdimensional rift into their realm and tried to assimilate them. And they are not available for me to use regularly. I can't just select them in a fleet. But what I will do is I will have an Muldrf class here, which I will promptly cause the destruction of. And my command will switch to the surrounding vessels on my team, which are the Undine bioships. We have 32, no, we don't have 32 of them. We have 28 of them, and then we have this vessel. And on the enemy side, we are fighting the Borg. And I know we have fought the Borg in the past with these ships, but this just isn't any old Borg fleet. We have a Borg cube from Wolf 359, a tactical cube, and 3 Voyager Endgame style spheres. So it is a fairly large Borg fleet when it comes to Borg anyway. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So we have our Muldrf class here. We're just going to fly it straight at the Borg, get them to destroy it, and then we will take command of the bioships. Yeah, I don't know why I had forgotten that the Undine and 8472 were the same thing.
Borg vessels on approach.
But you know what? I'm allowed to make a mistake.
Message buoys and logs jettisoned.
Well,
Contact Starfleet.
That's the end of that.
25%.
Rerouting main power to the sensor grid.
Okay, they're directly ahead of us. Everyone stand by. I am adjusting a slight thing. Let me just double check this thing. Okay, alright. I was having an issue where my game volume was too loud in my recording, so I think I know I've turned it down. I don't know if I turned it down too much or if it's just about right. You guys let me know. Or don't. I'll find out just by listening to it. Let's target the sphere. Now, as you can see, the weapons on these bioships are not as strong as, well, in the show. Usually one bioship would be more than enough to either severely disable or just completely devastate and destroy one Borg cube. But here we have a whole bunch of blasts coming from multiple bioships directed at that sphere.
Taking a beating.
It does look cool, though. It looks really neat.
Impulse drive.
Yeah, I do wish these weapons had a little bit more of a bang in them. A little more terrifying. Because then we could have, like, the Federation go up against, like, 3 of these and just be annihilated, and that would look really cool. Turn around. Let's actually select all of my vessels, and we will all divert power to the weapon systems and target that Borg cube. Yes, Picard's on board here, obviously. Now, even though their energy beams are not that powerful, they do look really neat. They have that oscillation set up. It's kind of squiggly. They look like they could inflict some serious damage. Even if they don't. That tactical cube is moving in. The one problem with these bioships, other than their lack of severely damaging armament, is that they also have a lack of shielding. It's just armor. Let's look at this battle. Oh, some torpedoes are incoming towards that bioship. Looks like they hit. It usually does. Now it's unfrozen. Everything's fine. The Borg cube is about halfway destroyed. The tactical cube has been untouched, at least so far. That will change as soon as we take out this one cube, and we will take it out. I am confident that we have the firepower necessary combined between all of our forces to do some serious destruction, to wreak some serious mayhem.
Power output, 25%.
Sensors on 25%.
Rerouting main power to the sensor grid.
Message buoys and logs jettisoned. Attempting to contact Starfleet.
Okay, I may have been wrong about the whole mayhem part.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Cannot warp away. Ah, everything is mostly damaged. We just lost one of our bioships. This vessel is still mostly intact. Perhaps we can do more damage from here. You know what? Cancel that. Let's target the sphere.
Moving into attack position.
Target them where they're weakest. There we go, damage is being done. There was one really cool scene in that Voyager episode where the Borg were fighting Species 8472, and I really wish we could do that here. And that's when the Species 8472 bioships destroyed a planet. Yes, a whole planet. They all sent an energy beam to each other, or rather they sent it towards one central ship, turned that ship into this kind of gigantic energy emitter, and beamed it straight at the planet's surface, and the whole thing destabilized and exploded. It was really neat. Oh, the tactical cube has been damaged. I don't know who to shoot at now. Maybe the tactical cube will be easier to destroy. I don't know.
We are the Borg.
Yeah, we're doing damage. A lot more damage than the Wolf 359 cube. I don't know if I like that. I think a tactical cube would be a lot more resilient against our type of weapons. But that's okay. Oh, that thing is huge.
Our assimilation is inevitable.
Captain, sensors are severely impaired. Captain, hull integrity is severely compromised. In phase range, Captain. Target neutralized. Target destroyed.
How many of our
Captain.
ships are left? Oh, we have 4. I don't think we can destroy this with just 4. Oh, our entire fleet went kaplooey. I think that's what happened. I think we had a chain reaction. I don't like it when those happen. But as you guys saw in one of my recent videos, those chain reactions can be used as a weapon in themselves.
Hull integrity is severely compromised. Sensors are offline,
Can
Captain.
really change the entire outcome of a battle
Damage to warp drive, Captain.
if all the
Weapon
enemy's
system
ships
damaged.
chain explode. Okay, let's switch back to the first one. Let's actually commence repairs, even though you guys know, and you guys scold me for it, but you guys know I do not like to repair during a battle. Because it really takes energy away from where we need it most. Usually I'm concerned about the shields, but seeming as though these ships do not have shields, I think it's fine. Now, our energy weapon recharge rate, yeah, it is minimal. It's very slow, at least comparatively, compared to how it was before.
resistance is futile.
Okay, we are down to one vessel.
Sensors are no longer functional.
Oh, they still shot us.
Systems destroyed. We are defenseless.
Impulse engines offline.
Warp
No.
speed.
She can't take
We
much
still
more
have
risk.
engine power.
Weapon
She'll hold
system
together.
Severely damaged, Captain.
Come on. Oh, they're going in different directions. Problem is our engines are more or less destroyed. Even with all power to the engines, I can't seem to get a... Oh, I just did. Never mind. I do have a warp field. Let's divert power to the weapon systems.
Diverting energy. Our sensor systems are off.
And that's the end of that.
Lost anti-matter containment.
The ship really looks like one long projectile. Looks like a missile. And now it looks like a shattered missile. So that battle took just under 9 minutes. We lost, well, our entire fleet of 28 bioships to the Borg. In the actual Star Trek universe, that is definitely not the way that battle would have gone. Unless the Borg had gotten the nanoprobe technology or whatever it is that Voyager was developing, and maybe they adapted their hull. But as I saw in the show at least, the Borg would have stood no chance against the bioships. But that is the way that battle decided to go. If you guys enjoyed this battle, well, then please be sure to leave the video a like. And if you are not subscribed and you want to see more Star Trek Legacy, well then you are in luck, because I record more Star Trek Legacy pretty much all at the time. Now, if for whatever reason you guys did not enjoy the video, I do apologize for that, and I ask that you leave a comment in the comment section and let me know how I can better improve the quality of the next videos that I produce, so that hopefully you guys will find some entertainment in watching them. And as always, if you want to see any specific type of ship or battle scenario, then please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section regarding that, and I will read through those suggestions and ideas, and I will do my best to use those recommendations in my future videos. So, the Undine, or Species 8472, are in the game. I just didn't know those two are the same thing. Until I did used to know. I did remember that at some point, because I watched Star Trek Voyager where they talked about Species 8472, but it's been a while since then and I forgot it. But now that I know that the same thing, all you guys who wanted to see Undine vessels attack stuff, well, you're probably going to see it. So I have rambled on long enough about Species 8472. As always, I am Foxtrot Delta. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time.